I am a candidate for state representative for the 10th Plymouth District. That is Precinct 3 in Easton, all the town of West Bridgewater, and about a third of the city of Brockton. Ward 4, Precincts B, C, and D. Ward 5, Precincts 5, B, C, and D. All of Ward 6. It's quite a long district, as you can see. Why does Easton have three representatives? Why do you think? The Democrats want to have more control of Beacon Hill. I mean, they talk about one man, one vote. Where's our vote here? The reason that I'm running is because much of the same issues that Chris just mentioned. We're tired of paying increased taxes. What are we getting for a return on our buck? Not much. They don't have a problem with spending our tax dollars. Unfortunately, they don't know when to stop. Enough is not enough. More is always more. It'll never stop until we get the voices up there in Beacon Hill, like Chris and myself, and Senator Tassay when he becomes the Lieutenant Governor in November. The voice of people with sense, with common sense. That's what we need, common sense on Beacon Hill. A little bit about myself. I am from West Bridgewater, lifelong resident. I'm on the fire department of West Bridgewater. I'm the chairman of my Board of Health. I'm a heroin warden in town. I'm on the Housing Authority. I'm quite active in my town. This week, as the chairman of the Board of Health, I went in front of the State House Board for the power plant that they're proposing in Brockton. I don't know how the town of Easton feels about the power plant, but I know here in West Bridgewater and Brockton that we are strongly opposed to it. Again, we have an area of town, of city, that will adversely affect a great amount of the community, all of Brockton, and of course the people downstream from the river as well. The reason that I'm running, as I just said, is to get more common sense on Beacon Hill. 20 years ago, I was in a similar position. Spending was out of control. We had this governor at the time by the name of Mike Dukakis. I'm sure we've heard of him. What did he do? He ran for president. Remember what he said he wanted to do to Massachusetts? Or do to the country what he did to Massachusetts? You know what he did to Massachusetts? Our bond rating was low. He kept on spending, borrowing money. I can remember my first week in office in the House. We had a meeting. I think it was room 57, Rich, that would meet weekly. At the time, the Dukakis people said, you know, you guys, you got about a $100 million deficit. Well, $100 million is bearable when you think about the total scope of the budget at that time. About $10 million. We're halfway through it. We had $5 billion to spend. Our first week in office, it wasn't $100 million. It was $700 million. The point that I'm trying to make is that's what they do up there. They try to deceive us. They tell you, only the need, you know, if you don't pay, the needy will suffer. The needy will suffer more. Well, how about us? You know, we're suffering as it is. You know, unemployment's sky high. People are concerned about their security. Security as in making a paycheck next week, if they're going to have a job next week. But up on Beacon Hill, they just have a different attitude. And the attitude is, me, 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 me. Well, I'll tell you, now is the time to get it back to us. I'll be a voice of the people. I'll be a voice for the people in the 10th Plymouth District. And I'll be a voice for you people. If people have any questions, please feel free to give me a call. I'm very accessible. You can look me up online. My name is johncruz4rep.com. That's johncruz4rep.com. Or I got a phone number you can call me at, 588-VOTE. Area code 508-588-VOTE. I'm accessible, and I'm there for you. So if you have any questions, please feel free to give me a call. I want to thank everybody for inviting me here tonight. Thank you.